School children in the Philippines may return to classrooms not in June but sometime in August. Speaking to Cito Beltran on Agenda, Education Secretary Leonor Briones says they are leaning towards opening classes in the first week of August as the country grapples with the COVID-19 crisis. The agency is still consulting with different stakeholders nationwide to revise the academic calendar.
Why August? This is because education Sito is already changing. Iba na yung direction sa education. We foresaw this even before COVID in August. It does not mean that the students, the learners, and the teachers will be idle for 2 months. We will request our teachers to report on June. They don't have to report physically, they can report virtually so that they can start the preparations. We will have to upgrade and upskill our teachers' capacity in IT kasi ang approach nito will be a blend of IT, of online, of other means of transmitting lessons. Kasi ang ating motto dito is education must continue whatever is the behavior of COVID or any other national problem.
Briones says that the DepEd may also overhaul the curriculum for elementary and high school students. She thinks that the current curriculum may be heavy for students.
The curriculum is too mabigat.
Yeah.
As the books that the children have to carry on their backs. So, at saka, hindi lang na mabigat yung curriculum, pero yung learning materials dito, hindi na obra because you can only keep a child's attention on the screen na magbabasa siya ng nobela o magbabasa ng lecture, etc. The way of presentation is changing. At saka makikita natin yan sa DepEd Commons concepts which are presented now in a different way na which will keep a child's attention and perhaps even the teacher's attention. So, napabilis itong inaambisyon natin na overhaul talaga ng not only the content of the curriculum, the weight of the curriculum, but also the way the curriculum is being transmitted.
Classes may resume in August, but this does not mean that students will physically go to school. Laila Pangilinan with the story.
The Education Department is pushing for the use of virtual learning for the next school year as the country grapples with the coronavirus disease. To do this, they have launched a program called DepEd Commons which hold online learning resources that can be accessed via phones or computers.
Itong DepEd Commons, ibibigay namin yung link dyan ay in effect parang ito ay pagsasanay na ng mga magulang, guro, at mga mag-aaral sa iba't ibang modalities ng pag-aaral, lalo-lalo na pagpasok nitong bagong school year. So when we say we are opening the school year, probably in August, as mentioned by the Secretary, it does not necessarily mean na ang mga bata ay pupunta sa paaralan. Depende yan sa kung ano mga desisyon na at ITF level.
For Mommy Maradel, this is good news.
Ako personally, ayokong pabalikin yung anak ko sa school hanggat hindi COVID-free yung Pilipinas. Dahil ang hirap niya. Ako kasi gusto ko din mag-work from home na rin ako. So sa akin, okay lang yung virtual education na yan. Kasi itatry pa lang din naman yan. Tapos mas makakabuti siya sa lahat. Kasi walang contact na physical contact, na personal contact. Lahat online lang. Although wala na nga yung magiging, iba pa rin kasi yung face-to-face na pagtuturo. Pero wala tayong magagawa may virus
But for senior high teacher Ton Maipa, nothing beats face-to-face interaction, although he is willing to comply to prevent the further spread of the deadly disease.
Ang sabi doon, virtual teaching will never replace the love, the laugh, the learning, the smiles on students' faces, and the natural moments together with the students. We have to embrace change, kung di ba sabi nga nila. So, open naman po, and positive naman po ako na this will help. This is kumbaga sa akin, this is a good option para ma-continue yung pag-deliver natin ng education para sa mga bata.
But are the parents themselves ready for this change, given that they have to juggle teaching their children with working from home?
Ang unang-una is, let's talk muna of the preparations. Yung psychological aspect ng parents. Kasi para itong, di ba, meron tayong homeschooling. So, parang nare-relate ko siya doon sa homeschooling at ito ngayong maging online schooling na rin, no? Because the parents, or at least one of them, should be there. We cannot just let the kids, especially 8 years old, 4 years old, the very young ones, to really just sit down there and listen to the teachers digitally. So how can we prepare them? Interaction.
Another challenge is for senior high teachers to be able to evaluate skill-based learning like home economics. That's on top of possible miscommunication between teachers, students, and even parents. They also have to deal with students who are not technically prepared for online lessons. But at the end of the day, teachers must be willing to try this new setup for the sake of their students.
Kung may support system naman from the government or from DepEd or from SHED, so why not tayo po? Baga, positive lang po tayo. Kasi the more na baka ang insight po natin ay negative, wala naman kami internet, wala kami devices. Kumbaga, pag nag-focus po tayo sa negative, ang magsasuffer po, yung mga learners po, yung mga kabataang Pilipino, kumbaga.
For News 5, Laila Pangilinan. We are One News.